Two distinguished designers show the essence of status and time in this joint exhibition of their recent works. The idea is to give design a louder voice so it can take pride and place in the creative, as sometimes it's not the word on everyone's lips when art is mentioned in Nigeria. These artists bring their best foot forward by bringing out works that stand for something, urging the audience not to waste any time in the pursuit of greatness because it waits for no man. A collection of intricate wall clocks with thought-provoking quotes on the theme of time and change as a constant reminder to her audience.
So what I've done is I've taken quotes that are strong, some from Nelson Mandela, some from Buhari, I've got a quote from William Shakespeare, and then use those quotes to inspire the design of a clock.
As for Yinka Ilori, the inspiration was how Nigerians reacted to the reduction in oil price by the present administration, and this is how she sees it. Clustered palm oil kegs represent the voice of the nation and emphasize the need for everyone to set aside cultural differences and work together to encourage socio-economic development.
My piece is called Untitled, and it's basically inspired from the oil inflation based on these oil kegs you can see on the side here. So basically I've sourced about 31 oil kegs and based around from different people from different status in life, so different, either they're poor or they're rich or they're successful.
Each of Falawio's clocks is individually designed with its own unique name and quote. These design references are taken from Nigerian influences. Both artists are based in London, but they show that east or west, home is best, and it has provided them with a rich source of discussion which can be seen in the works of art.
My favorite color is, that's a good question, is green actually. Green, not because it's green, white, green Nigerian flag, but I love the color green.
All of the work that I do is always inspired by my Nigerian heritage in some way. I do have a very clean aesthetic because I started my product design career in Italy. So I've really been schooled in, the very clean, modern style, classic Italian style design. But everything that I do design is inspired by Nigeria or some aspect of Nigerian artistry or culture.
Yinka Ilori, inspired by the traditional Nigerian parables and African fabrics that surrounded him as a child. He is interested in exploring the relationship between function and form, and his work sits between traditional divisions of art and design, bringing Nigerian verbal traditions into playful conversation with contemporary design.
People, we take chairs and objects for granted, and I think all these objects carry really powerful meanings. So these old kegs are from different people, and from different backgrounds and different narratives. So I wanted to try and use this narrative and make a table out of it and try and tell a narrative through these pieces of work and create some furniture from them.
Just the concept of thinking about the way that we spend our time is what has inspired me to design a collection of clocks and use quotes that could make you think about the time that you're using.
While Falawio focuses using ceramic, glass or metal to interpret Nigerian themes and has a key interest in tinkering with traditional techniques. Born May the 9th, 1934, in Edo State, in the southern part of Nigeria, Irabo Emokpai was a renowned sculptor, muralist, graphic artist and painter who is also regarded as one of the pioneers of modern arts in Nigeria. He finished his basic education at Government School, Benin, before proceeding to the Yaba College of Technology. He went on to study art in England in 1963. The background of his upbringing made him focus on themes of dualism in most of his works of art. Some of his notable works include the crafting of a replica of the ivory mask of Queen Edea, which was used as the official emblem of Second World Black and African Festival of Arts and Culture event, Festec 77, and the Queen Amina painting. He is also responsible for the decorations on the 4 entrances of the National Arts Theatre in Lagos. He was conferred an award by the Shagari administration in 1980 for his contributions he got to the officer of the Order of the Niger, OOM. He passed on February the 16th, 1984.
You can enjoy Art House on any of these platforms.
And just before we call it a wrap, let's quickly see what you had to say about the show. On Twitter, Piers Madison says, just watched this episode, I'm sure he's talking about the last one, online. I'm inspired. While at Playback Nigeria writes, drama can transform lives. You bet it can. With a hashtag Olu Hyperclassical. He is responding to @Ni Tinubu's, says you can get Olumide Oreshegun's work on his Facebook or Instagram page. Talking about Facebook, let your pen be mightier than the sword is the message here as we see some poetry from the stable of you-know-whom. Yes, Moses Daniel drops Indigens of No Nations. They smile when you cry. They silently laugh at your plight. Their black clothes cover their black hearts. They tell you they love you, yet turn and bite you. Indigens of No Nation. Dada Adeboyejo, I have seen your mixed media paintings called Peacup and the other one done with titanium and an electronic motherboard. I'll definitely show it next time on the program. And I really want to say a big thank you for always talking to me online. I really appreciate it. Tell me the new things and the other things you'd like to see on the show as 2016 unfolds. It's a pleasure spending time with you and looking forward to doing this again. Bye for now.